I tried so hard to justify other cards being number one over this thing, and I just couldn't. Welcome everyone to another video where Chris is joining me once again. What's up, Chris? How's it going?
Good. How about you, man?
It's going great. I'm excited because we are going to be talking about more Brilliant Stars today, and we are going to be giving you guys our top 10 cards out of Brilliant Stars, which ones we are most excited to pull. We've done this with the last few sets, so if you like the style of video, we've got a couple other videos out there for you guys to watch from other sets. But I am super excited about this set, Chris. I know we kind of talked about it before we started recording. One of my most anticipated sets to open because I feel like it's just going to be fun to open, kind of like Vivid Voltage style fun because of those character rares.
Yeah, it all looks good.
Really cool artworks across the board, and there's going to be so many chase cards with the gold Galarian birds, all the different Charizards, the Arceus cards, all of the character rares. Like, there's going to be so many cards that so many people are going to want to pull. And I feel like, I know a lot of people are complaining that there's so many Charizards in the set, but I feel like there's so many cool cards from so many different Pokemon that it's going to hit a wide variety of Pokemon collectors out there and different people with different favorite Pokemon. But today we're going to be going into our top 10 cards. I said 5 a couple times in the previous recording. That happens sometimes. Top 10 cards. We tried to look through every card in the set, not just the secret rares, not just the high value cards that we think are going to be the chases. We looked at every card in the set, and we picked cards from all of them. Definitely make sure to let us know in the comments which cards are your top cards that you want to pull from the set. And yeah, let's hop into it. So Chris, we're going to start with your number 10, Luxray. I'm happy you put this on here because I chose not to, but Luxray is one of my favorite Pokemon. So why did you want to choose this Luxray?
They're getting much better at their CG art, I think. You know, I love how this Luxray blends with the background, the special effects that are, you know, swirling around him and stuff like that. Luxray being one of my favorite Sinnoh region Pokemon in general. You captured the Pokemon in a really nice frame and like its power, you know, in a really nice condensed space.
All right, my number 10, let's take a look. It's a Sock.
I like that.
I chose this one just because I thought the art style was super cool. I don't feel like I have seen a card artwork like this with this particular art style, but it's super intricate. I love kind of all the hatching and everything to make all the shadows. And it's super colorful. It's got, you know, sunset, sunrise. It's got the mountains. And then what's happening with his feet with like the red electricity, whatever's happening down there. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, holy crap, this art style is super sick. I don't feel like I've seen it before. It's really unique. All right, Chris, number 9. It's like Flygon?
It is Flygon.
Nice.
Yes. The Flygon V, super cool card, man. I almost want to make a deck around a fighting grass type now because of this. Flygon's one of my favorite Pokemon too, and like I said before, they're getting better and better with their CG art, and I think this is another good representation of that. It's just really cool. You can tell the Pokemon's like speed through the rocks and everything, you know, flying by and everything.
My number 9 is the Rainbow Charizard V Star.
Ooh, doesn't surprise me that it's Charizard. Definitely surprises me that it's a rainbow rare. Yeah, go into details about it, man. Like,
so
tell me.
I not necessarily a huge fan of the rainbow rares or necessarily a huge fan of this particular Charizard because it is kind of the 3D graphics sort of look. I do like this as a rainbow. I do think that the silver border lends well to the rainbow. I like because you don't get the 3D artwork feel because of the rainbow. It kind of got rid of the 3D artwork elements of it and made it more flat looking. And I feel like maybe I like that just a little bit more. Super excited. I hope to pull this. Probably will have to buy it eventually. Chris will pull it in the first 3 packs. But that's usually how that works.
We'll see. We'll see. If I do, man, it's going to be the greatest day.
All right, Chris, number 8. What do we got?
Number 8.
We got the Arceus V Star.
I think, you know, this card, as well as all the other Arceus cards, especially that full art, or alternate art one
Yeah.
are definitely going to be chase cards. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's just cool. I love how the purple, green, and gold, you know, go really well together always. And then you have like a neutral, like white and gray in there, just helps make everything else pop. I don't have much else to say about this card other than it's shiny and pretty and I want it.
All right, number 8, another Charizard. We have Charizard V. I really like the design of Charizard V. I like just everything that's going on. He's like flying out of the center of a volcano. He's got all the flames coming out of his mouth and everything. He's very dynamic, kind of showing his power, you know, kind of like that Luxray from earlier. I like this one better than the V Star, in my opinion, just because of how much more dynamic it is, how much movement is in it. I just like the artwork better. It's very cool looking Charizard. Number 7, Chris. Damn, we got Kingler.
This is another one where, you know, they're really flexing how good they can get with the CG art, I think.
You really like the CG.
In this set, dude, they're kind of pulling me back, you know, with the CG art, you know. I think the colors here also work really well for me too. You know, I love the little bit of the beach we see in the background with that water effect going on. It stood out to me from all the other ones, you know. So
I definitely like all the cards that you can see that they're doing the attack. That's probably on the card in the artwork.
Yeah,
like it's very aggressive. I like aggressive card artworks. Number 7. Oh, here we go. We have the Shaymin B Star. This is probably my favorite V Star, just regular V Star, not rainbow, in the set. I just really love the colors in this card. I really love the really bright pink with the green. I think it looks really nice, and then pink and white is always a good combination as well. You know, it's 5-band graphics. I think 5-band did all the V Star cards, but I feel like this one screams less CG than some of the other ones do. I like it. I think it looks really good. All right, number 6. Oh, nice. We're including Galarian Bird Gold card. Zapdos is one of your favorite. At least your favorite of the 3, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite of the 3. Both in normal and Galarian. Super cool card. I wish we had a bit more movement or action, but at the same time, I like that like we get the full Pokemon as is. Yeah. Like this almost feels like what you would see as like a Pokedex entry. I love gold cards in general. Like that, you know, at least this style of gold card, these style gold cards sell me like every time. Yeah. Even if it's like a trainer or like an item. Every time I pull one from a pack, if it's an energy, I'm like, ooh, this is awesome. You know, like this is so cool.
Yeah. Number 6. I am such a one-note person with this set, I tell you.
Is it another Charizard?
We've got the full art Charizard. I think it was in VMAX Climax. It was one of our more recent videos where I said I think people sleep on these full art Pokemon cards. I think everyone likes the rainbows. Everyone likes, you know, the higher rarities. But I really like these full art Pokemon cards. I think they are much better than the Sun and Moon versions of the full arts. They choose such good colors to really accentuate the Pokemon on the cards. I really like this Charizard a lot. We're getting into the top 5. This is when things get serious. I'm surprised to see the Articuno above the Zapdos, given that Zapdos is your favorite.
Yes.
Are you surprised as well?
No. I think this goes back to what I was saying earlier about color theory. I love how the purple plays with the gold. Yeah. That's the only thing that like makes it like further above the Zapdos for me. I think a lot of people also poo-poo on Galarian Articuno a bit.
It's my favorite of the Galarian versions.
Really good. I almost get like a Tuxedo Mask vibe from this Articuno, you know, with the whole like eye things it's got going on, you know, and it's very like mysterious and like cloaked. I think it's just a really cool card.
All right, my number 5. One that I did not include in VMAX Climax, but it happens to be included in this set, is the Umbreon character rare. I really like Umbreon. It's my favorite evolution, and I like this. I'm a sucker for, I actually have a third cat, sort of. Not my cat, but it's an outdoor stray that comes by and I feed all the time. And this has that kind of vibe where it's like Karen is on the bench and is like, hey, you want to come with me, sort of thing, and like picking up that stray cat that just roams around the streets. that happens to be Umbreon. So there's a bit of a personal connection to the artwork to this card, and I think it's I just think it's really cool. You're number 4,
Cool.
which happens to be Raichu V.
Let's go, Raichu V. Let's go. This card is so cool.
Yeah, that is a really cool looking Raichu.
It was really a toss up between the V or the full art for me for Raichu. I was like, okay, no matter what, Raichu's going in my top 5, right?
Yeah.
But like, is it going to be the V or is it going to be the full art V? The only reason why I chose the full or the regular V is just because I'm a sucker for cool backgrounds and special effects. It's just a cool card. Raichu does not get enough spotlight because
really
Pikachu.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
Pikachu takes all the spotlight.
Yep, absolutely.
Number 4. Oh, I think this card artwork is so fucking cool. We got Mewtwo. But this artwork is so awesome. There's so much power being conveyed, and his tail, you can see is like in the foreground there and then kind of whipping back around. He just looks like he is going to absolutely wreck whoever just walked in, just like Raichu. Yeah. Like, he's ready. And that looks so cool to me. I was so excited to see this. Number 3, the legendary dog, Entei.
Yes, sir. If there were some old school cards back from the day, some vintage cards that were like my favorites, it had to have been the Entei promos from that movie.
Oh, the reverse holographic one with the with the red hollow all around it.
Yep. Yeah. I have them at PSA right now being graded, and I may end up keeping one of those. I had like 2 or 3 of them. So this just harkens back to my childhood a little bit. Entei's my favorite legendary dog, arguably one of my favorite legendaries of all time. This is just cool. I hope I pull this card, man. If not, I will definitely be buying a single.
If 100%. I get it, I'll send it to you.
Oh, geez.
If I pull one, I'll send it to you. Oh, I love this card. It's the Pikachu full art. It's so... This
also almost made it in my top 10.
It's so adorable. Like, I love the background, all the bubbles and everything, and the orange with the yellow, and I don't know, Pikachu looking all cute, looking back at the trainer or whatever. You just tell this is another thing, like, straight from the anime. Like, if Pikachu did like a cute thing, they'd be putting all these bubbles and like hearts and stuff around him and making him look even more cute than he already was. I just really like this card. I love all the colors on this card. It's super cool, super vibrant. All right, Shaymin V Star.
Yep, there he is.
Number 2.
Yep, number 2. I'm a huge fan of all the V-Star cards. Yeah, like you said earlier, colors play really well. Definitely 5-band, you bring in their A game for a really nice looking V-Star card.
I just think the V-Star cards look so cool. Like just the change to the gold and the white and the silver, and
it's like a nice cross between like the silver border that you would get in like a Japanese set and like rainbow, because there is like a pearlescent rainbowy effect to them.
Yeah, they're cool. I like them. My number 2 and 1 are pretty obvious, but they're my favorite cards in the set. The alternate art Arceus.
Cool.
I just think it's awesome. Like,
yeah,
clearly he is God in this photo. He is looking across all of Sinnoh, and he has all the God energy coming off of him up in the space, and like that is peak Arceus right there. Like, that is what people see when they hear Arceus, like the God of all Pokemon. It's just such a cool card. All of these alternate arts, just the way that they are able to put the Pokemon in the environment in which you're gonna find them. I don't even know how to explain it. They're just paintings. They're literally putting paintings on cards now. You don't get cards that look better than this. You just don't. Well, Chris and I have chosen the same card as number 1.
That is a hard maybe.
Just like we did with VMAX Climax. Whoa! The Charizard V Star. Not what I was expecting.
I want this card so bad.
Yeah.
It's not even funny.
What's cool is these cards, I think, will be just as frequent as VMAX cards. So you should get at least maybe 2 in a box.
God, I hope so. I don't know what else to say about it, really. This is another one where the colors just play really well. That gold bordering and the silver pearlescent bordering just plays really well with it. This was one of the first cards they showed off from the set.
Yeah,
they're like, get hyped. This is a thing. Yeah. you know.
Yep.
So if I do not pull it, I will buy a single.
I feel like I'm just the obvious one in this video.
I know.
My number one is the alternate Art Charizard.
Of course it is.
It had to be. I don't know. I mean, I tried so hard to justify other cards being number one over this thing, and I just couldn't. I know it's exactly the same as VMAX Climax video, and I'm sorry that it's exactly the same, but it is. It's full on nostalgia. It's 2 final evolution forms of Kanto region Pokemon. The very first game I ever played. Venusaur taking on Charizard at the top of a mountain. It's freaking awesome. It doesn't get better than that. I just love how dynamic it is. Charizard obviously in the forefront, but Venusaur attacking him with the Vine Whip, it's just so cool. I'm so excited to get this card. I really hope I can afford it. Yeah. That is my number one, Chris. It was fantastic having you here again for another video. I hope you guys enjoy these, and if you do, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you enjoy Warhammer 40K figurines, custom painting, all of that stuff, you need to check out Cantorus144 on Instagram. He's going to be starting up a YouTube here shortly too, where he's going to be painting and doing all of the things I just said on his YouTube channel as well. So if you guys have a shared interest in that, you definitely need to follow this man over on Instagram.
We're hyped for Brilliant Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all get hyped for Brilliant Stars. Like and subscribe to JavaAkuma here for more of that coming soon.